Hey y'all, Cardlin here with day 31 of Talktober. Happy Halloween. We finally made it. Now today's going to be a little different. Today's going to be a little out of character, in character. You see, there were only 30 days of Scriptember, meaning that the 31st day, Talktober, Halloween, was meant to be a wild card. You choose whichever script you want, and I wanted to choose more than one script. As a matter of fact, specifically, I wanted to do 3 scripts done by my very, very good friend, Lexi, aka Sunnyscripts. You see, they were my partner in this, and they helped me put all this together, and honestly, I could not have done it without them. This has been the most successful Talktober by far. We've had nearly 500 videos, maybe more. It's crazy just how many people participated, how many people wrote scripts, how many people recorded scripts. It was so cool seeing like the community come together and everybody just kind of like jump in, and you know, even those who couldn't do all the days just did some days. It was really, really freaking cool to see. Now, my friend Lexi, my good friend Lexi, without whom any of this would be possible, they wrote a series of scripts for Scriptember. A 3-parter, actually. 3 separate days that were all connected, a superhero series. And they said they were sad because nobody recorded them. So we're going to go ahead and record them now. I'm not doing any of the special effects. I'm going to be reading them. I'll be reading any narration or any kind of like sound effects that I should be doing. Sorry, Lexi. But I am excited to do these because I know my friend Lexi is an amazing writer. I know they put all of their heart and probably even their foot in these scripts. And I want to see what they've got for us. So without further ado, here are Let's Get Out of Here, Look Out, and You're Not Supposed to Be Here, all done by Sunnyscripts. Starting setting. Sound effects. Skeezy warehouse, distant cars, water dripping, rats skittering, wind, etc. Hey, there you go. Up and at 'em, boss. Don't fall back to sleep on me now. We've got work to do. There you are. Open them peepers for me. Come on, you're a superhero. You can manage keeping them open and your head up. Hey, superstar. How are you feeling? You took an uncharacteristically big tumble back there. Can you follow my feet with your eyes? 'Cause I asked you to. Now do it. Okay, good. What do you last remember? What day is it? Who's your secret identity? All right. You probably don't have a concussion. Not that you ever managed to get one before, but there's a first time for everything. But you did take some mental damage, because I've told you time and time again never to say that in the fucking costume, dude. You just woke up. You don't know no one's listening. You put too much trust in me. And somehow not enough. Oh, I will absolutely tell you I told you so. Oh, nobody could have predicted this would happen. No one told you, hey, this anonymous, untraceable distress call that's only an address in a shady part of town might be a trap? That's weird, because I could have sworn that you have a very cool, capable, and intelligent sidekick who said that exact thing an hour ago. Maybe if you listened to them instead of ironing your cape and doing your hair, we would be back at the fortress, safe, sound, and playing Baldur's Gate, and not handcuffed to chairs surrounded by rats. Nah, I'm not actually mad at you. Just giving you shit. I pretended to be asleep when they were here, so they didn't even slap us around or nothing. Pretty boring trap, all things considered. What do you mean, how do we get out? Flex, dummy. We hear the snap of handcuffs breaking. You have super strength, remember? Now do mine. Let's get out of here. We capture these guys and drop them off at the police station in the next half hour. We can grab pizza from that one place for dinner. We hear another snap and footsteps as you two start walking. I know it was my turn to make dinner, but that was before your bonehead got us kidnapped. We're ordering takeout, and you're paying. That was a very adorable part 1. Part 2, this is Look Out. This is part 2 to the same series. Starting setting, sound effects, enemy layer / hideout. Whatever set dressing you like or find appropriate, but I might recommend the whir of machinery, the hum of electricity, etc. We hear running footsteps slightly echoing as you and the listener run through a hall. Come here, this way. The footsteps stop and you shush the listener. Optionally, we could hear very light, distant conversation. What are those henchmen up to? I can see that they're talking, dipshit. What are they talking about? Are they talking about where the hostages are? Well, what about other hench people in other parts of the building? You have super hearing and x-ray, and I want you to fucking use them. How far away is that? Is that on this floor? How do they look? Do they seem awake and alive? Good. All right. Let me think. No. I, as your sidekick, do the thinking. You, as the superhero, do the punching. So the motherfucker in there, the villain, can do the dying. Hold on. I know we're not supposed to kill him, but you and I both know it's not off the table, and that I will do what has to be done if you won't. Okay, follow me. The footsteps continue, with optional periodic stops as if checking corners. I think we should maintain the element of surprise. Go one floor up and drop in through the vents. They look like they'll be a tight squeeze, but we can manage, and then we can get a closer eye on the situation before we make our next move. And why would we do that? Go through the door, aka the most obvious point of entry, into a room of armed kidnappers and helpless hostages? Because it would look cool? I don't agree. I think you'd look like a target. Invincible and bulletproof maybe, but a target all the same. You'd also look like a show-off. Besides, not a cool show-off, boss! You sigh, and there's a big bang, and then the zzz of the listener breaking down an electrified door. No, boss, stop. Look out. No, boss, stop. Look out. Be careful of that booby-trapped door the kidnappers were obviously anticipating we'd use. The footsteps come to a stop. Dipshit. You alright? Cool. Now straighten up. You've got a job to do. Alright, chuckle fucks. Me and my clumsy friend over here are here to free your hostages and fuck up your shit. If you want your bones unbroken, you might want to surrender before they can fix their hair. This is fun. That was part 2. This is part 3. It's called You're Not Supposed to Be Here. Starting setting, sound effects, hospital room at night, the beeping of a heart monitor. We hear just the beeping for 10 seconds to set the scene, and the silence before we hear the light rustling of bedsheets. Ugh. What the fuck? Hey there, superstar. I'm guessing this is the hospital? What time is it? You're not supposed to be here then. After visiting hours. Did you sneak in your civvies, no less? You know better than that. Tisk tisk. How are you? I'm probably alright if you're sitting next to my bed and not in one of your own. Good. I looking? I don't feel too hot, but I think I'm really rocking this IV drip and hospital gown chic. I could walk Fashion Week next year, make it a trend. The stitches are optional. They really finish the ensemble, but I admit getting shot in the chest might be an extreme price to pay for fashion. I don't know. Maybe I got tired of you taking all the bullets and the glory. Just because you're the superhero of the team, that doesn't mean the sidekick can't get a little near-death moment in the limelight. There's a thump, and perhaps the creak of the bed as the listener hugs you suddenly, tightly. You make a quiet, pained sound. Careful, boss. Fuck. Mind the stitches. You pause, loaded and intense. I'm okay. We're okay. I'll always be okay. This is nothing. I can take care of myself, but I'd be okay even if I couldn't. Me and the people of this city will always be safe and sound with you around. I trust you. I'm here. Almost doesn't pay rent or buy new costumes. Almost doesn't count for shit. I didn't almost die, I stayed alive. We stayed strong and alive and together. We're here together, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Well, I take that back. I might go to sleep. But you went through the trouble of breaking into my hospital room. Guess you might as well stay till morning. There is rustling as the listener lets you go and lay back in bed. Here. You can hold my hand while I sleep. I know you won't get any rest otherwise. You're gonna get rest because I said so. Sidekick's orders. Unless you want me to.